Think fast. Matter of fact, happen now, of course. Now's the vibrate. Red Pill just hit me with a nice little quotation on one of the videos. Matter of fact, which we all done spoke to this notion about, not letting your 9 to 5 kill your spirits, that you are, a being with a higher purpose. Your purpose is more than just working at McDonald's. No knock to anybody, but now it's just keeping it realistic. Your purpose is bigger than a 9 to 5 or working a job. You are a source. You are an extension of God. This big universe we live in. As I eat some of this, that's when I caught myself. I eat some of this stuff out of my teeth like I'm on Friday, like Pops. Every time I'm in the kitchen. But anyway, let me not throw it off the point. You are a part of the cosmos. But what the brethren said was so profound as far as like the way he quoted it. But it's like in so many words, it's like people are getting paid $12.50 an hour to sit on billion-dollar skills, you know what I'm saying? So basically, the government is not only making sure you sleep through the food and through the television, but they also paying you minimum wages to keep you from expanding, with your own skill set, making, billions of wages, you know what I'm saying? So basically you're getting paid minimum wages to sit on billion-dollar skills, you know what I'm saying? Like right now there's somebody that's ready to write 10 books that's working at the drive-thru at a McDonald's or a Jack in the Box or something. But because we've been taught to be scared to jump towards your dreams, and because you've been so traumatized, when you're in that traumatized state, you're thinking about right now, of course there's a difference, being in the moment, thinking of the future, and being in the moment like it is no future, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the mind frame that this, the traumatization of being oppressed, has got people like, oh, I gotta do what I gotta do for the minimum wage. I gotta, like, nah. But that was like very, very profound the way he said that. Like, people getting paid $12.50. And I really thought about it, because that's so true. I'm glad with it being said with that wager, it really puts, it sheds the light on how, how lopsided that situation is, and how much you really should, do your own thing, expand on your own dreams, because you're getting paid $12.50 to, basically your boss is paying you to not to outshine them, you know what I'm saying? Basically, like, look, I know you got ideas and things that are gonna outshine me and gonna outshine my kids and whatever the case may be. So look, since I know you're kind of scared and you're looking for security, here, take this 12. Matter of fact, I even give you $20 the hour. You know what? I give you $30 an hour. And then too, because we in a society where, oh yes, is the money being glorified over your spiritual wealth, you know what I'm saying? Instead of like being instead of being stress-free and worrying about your well-being of your mind, body, and soul, everything is promoted by money. So you looking at that $30, and now you got the nice car that you could brag on, and a nice house and thing, you know what I'm saying? Which ain't nothing wrong with material, but my thing is, you got the little 30. My point is, you're getting a step up above the minimum wage, but it's still kind of keeping you under, because yes, you got your, say for instance, $30 an hour. And matter of fact, this speaking to my brethren from where I'm from, in Louisiana, a lot of brethren work offshore and get nice, nice checks, you know what I'm saying? But at the expense of living every day offshore for somebody else. You get this money, your wife spending her time alone at home. Not trying to say nothing on that level, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? It's like you giving your life in order to make this money. So, how do you get to use the money in your life if you're giving your life to get the money? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're giving up you're giving up your life and soul for well-being to get the money. Then how can you truly enjoy and indulge in it, and that's the mind frame, how can I say, the misunderstanding of like parents working for their kids, as far as like, yes, you want to, you know, work for your children, make sure, you know, your kids don't have to, you know, so they make sure they have sustenance, but at the same time, you know, the kids also need their parents, you know what I'm saying, in the house, things of this nature. So again, you know, money is not everything, you know. That's why I quit my job, man. My job was paying pretty decent. I had hours, you know. We had beer at work, all kind of dysfunctional things that was good for my ego, you know what I'm saying? But my soul was like, bruh, like, it's getting hot in here. Like, my soul like, bruh, it's time to jet, you know what I'm saying? And this show you how the universe works. Soul telling me it's time to jet, but you think, you know, when you're in that egotistical mind and when you're in that mind frame of human existence and thinking that you're not connected to all that is, my mind, I wasn't quitting, you know. And like, I remember it where it was crossing my mind heavily, like, and now looking back, that was source telling me, bro, it's cool to quit right now. Like, they really messing over you. You could quit. I got you somewhere else. But instead, I held on to that, and then they ended up, quote-unquote, firing me because things wasn't working out, which I was one of the smartest, you know. I was a great worker, you know what I'm saying, very educated worker. And they fired me right after, picture that I got fired right when I was, you know, I was beginning to drink, I was beginning to stop drinking. I was beginning to eat healthier. So picture, they fired me as my mind was getting clearer, really showing me, you know, was the situation, you know what I'm saying? Well, people who, you know, people like a certain control don't like people with a certain education level around them, because then the bullshit that they use to control people don't work, because they got this one smart person that's like, hey, I'm not going for this and this is why, with smart explanations and, you know, this and that. So it was like I wasn't good for the workplace. You know, the workplace takes a special kind of person, and, you know, I just kind of grew out of that situation. But again, don't accept the $12.50 an hour to sit on your $1 million skill set. You know, somebody somewhere, everywhere, they got a shaman, they got somebody with a $1 billion skill set, but that's getting paid, you know. As a matter of fact, I'm $12.50. That's a good number, because that's Red Pill speaking from where he from in New York. Because like back in Louisiana, I think minimum wage maybe like, I don't know, last time I was out there it was like 8, maybe 7, you know. So you're getting paid $8 an hour to suppress your $1 billion skills and your $1 billion ideas and mind frame, you know what I'm saying? All because, you know, because your boss is fearful and lack, you know, that connection to the universe, you know what I'm saying? So because they lack that connection to the universe, they're gonna suppress your pineal gland, and, you know, misery loves company. I'm gonna suppress your pineal and make you a worker for me, and we'll all be one happy family. You know, that's the mind frame of that situation. So again, just remember, man, and to each his own. Some of us won't probably grow past a 9 to 5 or whatever, and hey, that you may not be meant to, whatever the case may be. You're still a special being. You're still, you know, important. You know, it's another thing that I don't want to get mixed in translation, like, well, you're worthless if you're not, you know, no. But, you know, you're really, you know, you're really on your soul purpose, and you're really giving value to your being, you know, not only benefiting yourself by showing love to yourself and being who you truly want to be, but you're benefiting yourself in that way and benefiting others. So again, I'm about to leave on this. Don't get paid $12.50 an hour. Don't get paid minimum wage to suppress your $1 million ideas, your $1 million skill sets. Again, like, one of the greatest photographers that the world ever known is sitting in somebody's drive-thru right now. You know what I'm saying? Taking orders. thinking about how they want to quit, right? But because of the construct of society, it got them scared, you know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't have to be. So matter of fact, and it's another thing too, play this video for people, tell people about this video, that you know people that's teetering, where you know they like, bro, like this person cold at music, or like is that person where they cold at a certain skill set and don't nobody know, and they keep it to themselves because they don't think they could really make something out of it. Like that person know, man, like, bro. You know, and that's where we come in too. That's why I want to be a philanthropist, and that's not want to. I am a philanthropist, and that's why I will continue to, you know, build on that to help others, you know what I'm saying, in those positions, you know what I'm saying, that's scared to make that jump. You know, I could be that financial support to, you know, help, you know, just like people helping me right now, you know what I'm saying? Like but don't let them do it to you. Don't suppress, you know. Peace, happen now. Now is the vibrate. Not going too far in the future. Not going too far in the past. Right now, the era.